Hey everyone, this is DWS Darius, and welcome to your virtual public aquarium. This is pretty much a place where you could come online and just check out some pretty natural aquariums. In fact, thousands of people have came down here virtually and enjoyed these fish tanks, and it's just awesome when you consider that. What I think is pretty amazing is that we all look at these aquariums and we see different things. Of course, we all see fish, but we all see a different level of fish. For example, I've been in the hobby for 12 years, and I think that I pick up a lot more than a person that's just entering into the hobby. The same way, there's probably a person that's been in the hobby for 30 years watching these videos, and they catch a lot more than me. And that idea of all of us looking at these same aquariums and yet seeing different things, I think that this is pretty amazing. With that in mind, today I want to give you guys a look at what I actually see in this aquarium. I want to give you guys pretty much thinking out loud video. I want to analyze one of my fish and share with you guys the thoughts that go through my mind when I look at my aquariums. Okay, so I do this stuff all the time, and today we're going to be analyzing a fish in my aquarium. I say a fish because I think it's better and easier to focus on one fish instead of everything, because in this tank particularly, there's so much going on. It's better if you just focus on one fish. So yeah, this is my 350-gallon aquarium, and we're going to be focusing on a fish that I don't really pay too much attention to. Wait, before I can even get started, look at this. Go back a little bit. A few seconds into the video and we have an assault. As you saw, my black belt cichlid went and bit one of my tinfoil barbs, and that's weird because the tinfoil barbs are peaceful fish, which means that this is unnecessary aggression for my black belt. I see this fish fighting other fish in this tank all the time, and I'm thinking it's just because they like to pick on him, but this right here shows that he's a bully. For him to be picking on a fish like a tinfoil barb, he definitely is unnecessarily aggressive. So that's weird, and definitely my first time recognizing that. But yeah, this is my 350, and I'm gonna follow a fish that I really don't pay too much attention to, one of my tinfoil barbs. These are schooling fish, so I pretty much just look at them as a school, but today we're gonna single out one of them. So yeah, this is one of them, just randomly picked, and I'm just gonna follow it. Okay, first off, we have a little bit of a quick change in direction. One thing about these tinfoil barbs is that they're super aware. All the fish are, but these guys pay a little bit more attention because their main defense is to run away. They can't fight like cichlids, they run. So they pay a lot of attention in case they have to run. So this guy, just trying to keep it cool. Notice how they stick together. That's what I love about these fish. They really trust and depend on each other. But just cruising. This slow swimming means that they're pretty comfortable. Okay, we're still following the same fish. Oh, look at that. Go back again. More aggression that I don't really notice too much. Look at that. We have my bala shark chasing a tinfoil barb. I usually consider the bala sharks as peaceful fish, and here we have one attacking a tinfoil barb. That's pretty weird. Okay, the same fish right there in the center of the screen. By the way, these tinfoil barbs are very beautiful, and nobody likes the way I say tinfoil barbs. Yeah, just following this guy. Oh, look at that. Look at that reaction. So take it back a little bit, and notice how he turns away from the bala shark. So that means that the bala sharks do have problems with the tinfoil barbs, and it must be common for him to try to avoid running into that bala shark. So we have everybody back on this side of the tank. And another thing I love about these tinfoil barbs is that they non-stop move. They move all the time, and it really has a huge benefit on the aquarium. Makes everybody else in the tank come out. So this same guy just right here cruising. As long as he's with his buddies, he has no problem. Whoa, what was that? Take it back a little bit. That fish just blinked and he has no eyelids. The bala sharks are just so active for no reason. Look at this one just shoot across the screen. Oh, look at that. Bala sharks might be devils. They seem like peaceful fish, but notice this reaction from the 10-foot barb. Back over here. I love how it's neutral with this here Geophagus. The fact that they're willing to swim around them like that means that it's a very neutral fish. They have no problems with that guy. And you notice with the other cichlids, they swim above them. So we have them still trying to avoid those bala sharks. Look at everybody else trying to catch up. And then we have the little silver dollar back there just trying to blend in with these guys. So just cruising. Look like he got a little bit paranoid with the bala shark follow him. Again, look at the neutralness between him and the Geophagus. Again, bala sharks acting up. I never knew that they were so aggressive. And look at the 10-foot barb trying to get away. He's over here in the corner. And this is an 8-foot aquarium. Bigger than most aquariums that these fish are kept in when it comes to household aquariums. Look at that. I always thought that the 10-foot barbs were a great match for the bala sharks, but apparently that may not be the case. More cruising. Oh, look at that. Take it back one more time. Bala sharks. These guys surprised me. Look at that. A little attack from the bala shark. And they seem like such peaceful fish. And this video is after feeding, so this is pretty much... Oh, look at that. The bala sharks, I don't know what's up with these fish. They're just going crazy all in the background. So basically with me, this is more than a glass box with fish swimming around. This is a community, this is an ecosystem, and there's just so much going on. Now, concerning the issue with the bala sharks, I did sound very surprised, and that's because that was my first time actually singling out one of these 10-foot barbs to follow them. Like I said, I usually look at the whole school, and you don't really get an idea of what they go through as a school, because you look at this one, you look at that one, and you miss the interactions with other fish. So yeah, this is my first time actually noticing that these guys are bullies, and my solution will be to eventually take out these 10-foot barbs. Now, I say bullies, it's not to the point where they're stressed out too much. Like I said, the slow swim is pretty comfortable, and if these 10-foot barbs were constantly being chased and harassed, which has happened before with a different type of fish, I would definitely do something to stop that problem. However, you can see the problems with bala sharks is like part-time. It's not a consistent thing. So in a little while, I will be taking these 10-foot barbs out. I'm not sure if I'm going to take them upstairs to my 210 because eventually I want to bring those African cichlids down here, or if I'm going to rehome them, because these guys, that 10-foot barb will reach the same size as that flag-tailed Pochildus, and I have 7 of them, and at the end of the day, I don't really have space for all of them. Overall, these fish tanks are full of life. All these fish, they all have their own personalities. They all have their own agendas. And I believe that's what makes fish keeping so interesting for me. I've been keeping fish for 12 years now. At the moment, my basement has more water than it has ever had before. And that's because fish are just amazing. But what do you guys think about that analyst? Did I show you stuff that you normally wouldn't see if you look at a fish tank? Or did you see stuff that I did not see? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, what do you think about this style of video? This year, I wanted to give you guys just a better look at fish and my addiction to them. And what do you think about this video? As always, I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, because there's a ton of stuff going on. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys on the next one.